Yes? Howard? Where are you? Where?
Folkestone.
I thought you were going to be home for dinner.
So did I, but they reconvened in Strasbourg after lunch, and the dreary debate dragged on all afternoon. However, I did manage to catch a late ferry from Boulogne.
A couple of hours would have got you here. You always drive straight home.
Annabelle, I'm pooped. An all-night session, the whole bloody afternoon. I put in an early call for 6. If the traffic on the motorway is not too bad, I should be there in time for breakfast.
How long would you say?
She's been dead for 12 hours and upwards, but not more than 24.
Cause?
There are signs of bruising on the body, side of her head. But although the pallor of her skin makes it difficult, it looks like asphyxia.
Smothered?
Or choked. You'll have to wait for the post-mortem.
Thought it might be evidence, Sarge.
Perhaps someone will be good enough to tell me what's happening.
Is this your car, sir?
Well, of course it's my car. What the hell's going on? What is all this mystery? In the middle of the bloody nut.
Good God. Do you know her, sir?
Know her? No, I don't. How on earth?
I understand you came over on the ferry last night, sir.
Yes, I did.
Drive straight through customs, did you?
Are you saying...
Perhaps you'd like to go upstairs and get dressed, sir.
Oh, good, you remembered the milk.
Sometimes I wish we had the newspapers and milk delivered in the morning like normal people.
Well, we don't, and we're not. We're nomads, market people.
If you give up being a nomad, I will.
Oh, I'll bet. And then you can come into the money and leave your poor old mum in the gutter to fade away on an old age pension and a charity turkey at Christmas.
Although the grim discovery was made at a Folkestone hotel only a few hours ago, police are treating it as a murder inquiry. The woman's body was found in a car in the hotel's underground car park by a kitchen porter who noticed part of her dress protruding from the car boot. According to one of the investigating officers, Detective Sergeant Evis, there is some likelihood that the unidentified woman may be French. Meanwhile, the police have issued this artist's portrait of her. She is in her middle to late 20s, of average height and build, with red hair.
Trevor?
The police would be grateful for any information regarding the identity of the murder victim.
You do understand who I am, don't you, Sergeant? A member of the European Parliament.
Yes, sir, you did say that.
Well, then, how much longer are you going to keep me here?
Mr. Garvie, a body was found in the boot of your car for which you have no explanation.
Because I haven't the faintest idea how the girl came to be there. Isn't that enough?
I'm afraid there's still more questions to be asked.
Surely you don't believe that I killed her?
Somebody did.
Well, if I had that, I'd be driving around with her.
We're never surprised with murder cases, sir.
I should be very careful indeed what you say, Sergeant.
We're not accusing you of anything yet, sir.
No, and you'd better not. Tell me, has my wife been contacted?
I'll see she's informed.
She'll find this just as preposterous as I do. As my colleagues at Strasbourg and at Westminster will.
Sergeant,
There's a woman on the phone, so she must speak to you urgently. Mrs. Gladys Moon?
Did she say why?
She thinks she can help you to identify the body in the boot.
It'll only take a moment.
Oh, I've been dreading you'd ask me. We clairvoyants turn away from death even when we see it. I think we both need this. You never did say what goes with Evis, Sergeant.
I think I'll skip that, including my birthday. Cheers.
Oh, that's better. Mortuaries are as daunting as the prophecies of Copernicus. That poor, beautiful girl.
Now, are you sure you recognised her?
Oh, yes, that flaming red hair.
But you can't put a name to her?
No, but I can put a place. She's from Lille.
What, you met her there?
Well, my karma says she was in my salon.
Your karma? What, in Lille?
Well, we go to Lille twice a month. Come to think of it, we're off back to France tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I'll have to go as well.
I've just had an idea. Suppose Trevor and I swap the market in Montreuil for Lille. Help with your investigations. Let's have another, shall we?
You moved.
I'm starving, Cecil.
Oh, 5 minutes. Keep still.
I'd love to have seen Sergeant Eva's face when Gladys offered her services. You going to set up at Lille Market tomorrow?
Only if you keep still. Now, give me a sip of your wine.
Oh, my leg's gone to sleep.
Oh, poor girl. She's a good looker. You're Trevor. I think I've seen her too.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Probably on your stall.
No, that's not where I saw her.
You know, they don't say it here, but apparently they're holding some politician who turned up in Folkestone with the body in the boot of his car.
I've told you over and over again I didn't kill that girl. I've no idea who she is. It's perfectly clear what happened. Somebody dumped her body on me. It must have been during the journey from Strasbourg.
Mr. Garvie, you say you left Strasbourg around 5 p.m. and caught the 10:30 ferry at Boulogne.
Yes, I drove the route through Metz and Charleville.
And Lille?
Which is why you're here. Okay. Let's talk about your journey. You checked in at 9:30 for the 10:30 ferry, which means that you drove 300 miles in 4.5 hours.
I must have done.
Well, that's an average speed of, let's say, 75 miles an hour.
On long stretches of single-file roads.
Yours must be the James Bond Aston Martin, with the rockets.
Oh, very funny, Sergeant. I only stopped twice for petrol and cups of coffee.
Once here in Lille?
I think so.
Which filling station?
No idea. I mean, how would I know? They all look alike. It was on the ring road, and as I said, I had a cup of coffee from a machine.
Petrol receipt would help.
I don't have one.
What? A politician that doesn't charge expenses?
I simply have an allowance, whichever way I choose to travel. Isn't my wife here by now?